Hello and welcome, everyone. You're listening to Future English, and I'm your host, Yusef. Today, we're talking about a word that echoes through our lives, a goal that drives almost everything we do, a word that can feel incredibly simple, yet mysteriously complex. Happiness. What is it really? Is it a destination we arrive at? A trophy we win? Or is it something else entirely? If you've ever chased it, only to feel it slip through your fingers the moment you think you've caught it, then this conversation is for you. Let's start with a story. Imagine two people. The first one, let's call him Alex. Alex believes happiness is a future event. He tells himself, I'll be happy when I get that promotion. So he works tirelessly. He sacrifices sleep, weekends, time with friends. Finally, he gets the promotion. There's a party, congratulations all around, a rush of excitement. It feels amazing. But a month later, the thrill has faded. The new title feels normal. The bigger desk is just his desk. And now there are new stresses, new responsibilities. So his mind immediately shifts the goalpost. Ah, he thinks, I'll truly be happy when I buy the new car. And the cycle begins again. Now, let's meet our second person, Chloe. Chloe doesn't see happiness as a finish line. Instead, she sees it as the quality of the journey itself. She finds a quiet sense of joy in her morning coffee, fully tasting it, not just drinking it on the run. She feels a spark of connection when she laughs with a colleague. She feels a sense of purpose in solving a small problem at work, not just in the final outcome. For her, happiness isn't one big event. It's a collection of small, conscious moments. So, who has found the meaning of happiness? Alex, who is always chasing the next big thing? Or Chloe, who seems to be collecting tiny treasures along the way? For a long time, we've been sold a version of happiness that looks a lot like Alex's. We call it the arrival fallacy. The illusion that once we arrive at a certain destination, happiness will permanently follow. We see it in advertisements, on social media. This idea that happiness is something to be acquired. But if you listen to the wisdom of philosophers, psychologists, and even the stories of incredibly successful people, a different picture emerges. The ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle didn't talk about happiness as a feeling. He called it eudaimonia. Now, this is a powerful word. It doesn't mean a temporary mood or a fleeting pleasure. It translates roughly to human flourishing or a life well lived. Think about that. Human flourishing. It's active. It's about living in accordance with your deepest values. It's about using your strengths, cultivating virtue, contributing to something larger than yourself. For Aristotle, happiness wasn't a smiley face sticker you get at the end. It was the entire, rich, sometimes challenging but meaningful process of being fully alive. Now, let's bring this into the 21st century. Modern positive psychology, the scientific study of well-being, echoes this ancient idea. Researchers like Dr. Martin Seligman have moved beyond just feeling good. They talk about a well-being theory called PERMA, which stands for 5 core elements. P, positive emotion. Okay, this is the part we all know. Joy, gratitude, serenity, interest, hope. E, engagement. That feeling of being completely absorbed in a task, losing track of time. What psychologist Mihai Csikszentmihalyi calls flow. When you're in flow, you're not thinking, am I happy? You're just in it. R. Relationships. The deep, authentic connections with other people. The feeling of being seen, heard, and valued. This is a massive predictor of a happy life. M. Meaning. Belonging to and serving something you believe is bigger than yourself. This could be your family, a community, a cause, your faith. A. Accomplishment. The pursuit of mastery and goals for their own sake. The pride of achieving something. Do you see the pattern here? True, lasting happiness isn't a single thing. It's a constellation. It's a mix of positive feelings, deep engagement, strong relationships, a sense of purpose, and a feeling of achievement. It's not about eliminating all negative emotions. That's impossible. Sadness, anger, fear, they are part of the human experience. A meaningful life isn't a life without storms. It's about having a strong anchor in the midst of them. So, what can we do with this? How do we move from chasing happiness to cultivating it? Here are 3 simple, powerful practices. First, practice gratitude. This isn't just a fluffy self-help tip. It's neuroscience. When you consciously focus on what you're thankful for, you literally rewire your brain to scan the world for positives, not just threats. You don't need a grand journal. Just before you sleep, ask yourself, what were 3 small things I was grateful for today? The taste of a good meal, the warmth of the sun on your skin, a kind message from a friend. These tiny moments build up. Second, seek flow. What activity makes you forget yourself? Is it playing an instrument, coding, writing, drawing, gardening, even organizing a closet? Whatever it is, make time for it. In a state of flow, you are fully engaged with the present moment. And the present moment is the only place where happiness can truly be found. And third, perform acts of kindness. This might be the most powerful one. Buying a coffee for the person behind you, sending a thoughtful text to someone just to say you're thinking of them, helping a colleague without being asked. When we are kind, our brain releases neurotransmitters like dopamine and oxytocin. We get what's called a helper's high. The beautiful paradox is that by focusing on someone else's happiness, we often stumble upon our own. So, let's come back to our question. What is the meaning of happiness? It's not a final destination you reach after collecting enough achievements. It's not a constant state of bubbly joy. It's the quiet satisfaction of a life aligned with your values. It's the deep engagement in a challenging task. It's the warmth of a true connection. It's the sense of purpose you get from contributing. And yes, it's also the simple, pure pleasure of a beautiful moment, fully felt, and then let go. Happiness isn't something you find. It's something you build, moment by moment, choice by choice. Thank you for listening. This is Yusuf signing off from Future English. I'd love to hear what happiness means to you. What was one small moment that brought you joy this week? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if this resonated with you, please share it with someone who might need to hear it. Until next time, take care and cultivate your own garden of happiness.